I'm going to go ahead and get into an all signs reading. It is the 1111 portal. So we are going to check out what is happening in your love life before 2022. So we're going to go all the way from Aries to Pisces. Let's go ahead and get this started. If you would like, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let's get started. All right. So for my Aries, and I'm so sorry if you see Lucky in and out in the background. So Aries, spirit guides, angels, and sisters, what can our Aries expect before 2022 in their love life? Five of Cups. Okay. Okay, I see how we're doing this. Four of Wands in the reverse, Eight of Swords. Bottom of the deck is Hermit. So I'm going to tell you this, Aries, if you're currently with a relationship partner, ooh, and the world underneath that. If you're currently in a relationship, you're dealing with somebody, you have somebody in your energetic sphere. It feels like before 2022, there may be a ending of a relationship, whether you break up with a person, they break up with you. Ace of Swords all the way underneath this World card. It's like you finally get the truth. You finally get the clarity on the situation. And you do pull back with the Hermit. You take some time for soul searching, introspection, really thinking about the connection and what has happened. Five of Cups, disappointment. Disappointment, hurt, sorrow, just feeling, I don't know why I heard almost is never enough. Almost is never enough. So maybe whoever you were dealing with, or whether this was you, Aries, they didn't put in enough effort, enough time, enough energy. They didn't give you what you needed. They didn't get, and it was disappointing because it feels like in some sense there was hope and there was a good connection. Because right after the Five of Cups is the Six of Cups, and you never get to that portion. So it lets me know that there was some form of mutuality. How you felt towards this person. You may have thought that this person was a soulmate, or you felt really connected to this person. We got the Four of Wands here. So for some of you, this may have even been your twin flame, or you may have felt like this was a twin flame if you subscribe to the twin flame concept. But Eight of Swords, it feels like this is going to leave you in your head, and with any breakup, especially when you have a strong connection with somebody, it really can tie you up mentally. And it feels like between now and the end of 2021, you're going to be in your head about this and really doing some thinking about this. But I will say to you though, Aries, the thing that I kind of like here is the World underneath this Hermit. So it feels like when you do pull back and you do retract and you go internal, right? You look at things, you get a whole new perspective. And for some of you, you may even change, or if you will, switch up the type of partner that you want next time, right? Looking at certain things of the partner that you dealt with and realize, you know what, I don't want a person with these type of qualities or these type of attributes. I want these kind of attributes instead now. Or maybe you had a certain type and you were going for a certain type, but that certain type kept producing the same result. And now it's like going forward, I'm going to try a different type. Maybe with that World there, you decide to go towards somebody with a different background, ethnicity, a different financial standing, a different social or economical standing. You go for something that's different, but because of going inward and looking at what you've dealt with, it kind of gives you that insight internally that maybe I need to start moving in a different direction when it comes to the partners that I choose. So it is a little bleak, but let's keep going. Let's see what Kipper has to say. Can you tell me for Aries in their love life what they can expect before 2022? Mature men. So you may have been dealing with somebody that was immature because it's coming up in the reverse, right? So somebody that came off, whether it's a man or woman, doesn't matter. But this could have been somebody that came off like they were mature, or because of their age, you may have thought they were mature because of the way they presented. You would think they were, but this person really was not mature at all. Change and family room. So this person, it's a very stubborn. I think of the Emperor in the reverse energy here. So this person may have been stubborn. They didn't want to change. They were very set in their ways. They didn't want to, compromise or be on the same page as you. For some of you, they may have not even wanted a family, or they may have not wanted a family with you. If you guys discuss having children or discuss getting married or discuss having kids, they may have not wanted that, or maybe they felt like they weren't ready for that. Journey, time apart, you two going your separate ways. So Aries, not the best, but I do see a lot of healing here with this Hermit, and a lot of soul searching, and a lot of changing the type of men or women that you go towards in your future. So let's go ahead and get over to Taurus. So spirit guides, angels, ancestors, if I can shuffle, what can my Tauruses expect in their love life between now and the end of 2022? Hopefully all of you guys are enjoying this 1111 portal, really utilizing it and making the most out of this day, whether it's through your manifestations, whether it's through new opportunities. Make sure you really take advantage of this advantageous time. Yeah, I said it right. Ooh. You guys know I struggle with my words from time to time, so I'm actually kind of happy I said that right. The World, the Four of Wands. Okay. Two of Swords in the reverse, and the Judgment on the bottom of the deck. Okay, a couple of different messages here for my Tauruses. If you are in a relationship with somebody, I do see things progressing to the next level. Maybe somebody, whether it's you or your person, may have kept this situation stuck for a little bit, maybe didn't want to progress things for a little bit, or things were kind of at a plateau where they just were not moving. But it feels like between now and the end of 22, there's progression here. But with the World, there's a big progression, right? So the relationship will see an overhaul. So if you guys are in a relationship, this could be getting that holiday proposal, or if you are already engaged, some of you guys may be getting married during the holidays. If you are single, with the Judgment on the bottom of the deck, the World, and the Four of Wands, it feels like Spirit may be bringing in a divine counterpart for you before 2022 that has not only an important lesson that you're meant to learn from this person, but there's a higher purpose, and the relationship will actually be moving to a higher level with whoever Spirit's bringing in for you during this time period. It feels like, too, especially for my single Tauruses, you may have been feeling restricted or blocked in love. Maybe you may have felt like the universe was just blocking your love life. You know, you've been single for quite a while and nothing's happening. And it feels like Spirit's now removing that blockage from your life. If you felt like, I'm single and nothing has been happening, where is my love? I've healed, I've done the work, I've worked on myself, I've been about my money, and I've been about my work, and I've been about taking care of myself, and I'm doing everything right, but where's my love? Well, before 2022, it looks like Spirit is bringing your love in. This may be, and for a small portion of you, somebody that you meet along travel. So if you are traveling for the holidays, this may be somebody you may end up meeting during traveling. Also, too, this may be somebody who is of a different background, economic, socioeconomic status, creed, etc., that you'll be meeting if you are single. But if you're in a relationship, Taurus, it feels like strongly things will be progressing to a higher level of commitment here. May I have two more cards from Kipper for my Tauruses in regards to their love life? One more. Okay. Bottom of the deck is gift. So it's almost like the universe is giving you a little holiday gift present, and right underneath that is marriage, right? So for my Tauruses that are in a relationship, again, I strongly feel that the connection is moving to a higher level of commitment, especially with that gift and marriage being on the bottom of the deck. With great fortune and adjudication in the reverse, if you both couldn't see eye to eye, if you felt like the relationship really was just at bad luck, things were not progressing, if you felt like you tried to do what you could, but whether your person was unwilling to compromise or see things from your position or vice versa, or if there's just been a blockage here, just in general, if there's been a blockage here, message of concern. It feels like you and your partner really get to talk about things in this connection to progress things forward. If you've been single and again, you felt blocked, right? You prayed and manifested and talked to the universe, When will my luck and love turn around? When will things change? When will things happen? Spirit has been hearing your messages with message of concern. Spirit has absolutely been hearing your messages. And with gift and marriage, Spirit is sending you somebody really great that you'll be going to the next level with. So Taurus, beautiful. I'm going to do something a little extra for yours since this applies to new love coming in for my singles between now and 22. I just want to pull 2 cards for my singles of potentially who their new person may be. For my Tauruses, can you tell me who their new person may be? Any traits, any characteristics of their new person? Problem solver and games. Okay. Don't really see anything wrong with it because I don't get any type of deceptive energy. This actually may be somebody who is really analytical. This is somebody that loves challenges, that loves to solve problems. This is a very problem solver. This is somebody that is very quick-witted. They think on their toes. This is somebody that is very witty. They like intellectual stimulation. But also with games, they may have either played games with people in their past and have turned over a new leaf, or they've had games played on them in their past. And, they no longer want to deal with that kind of connection. So Taurus, really beautiful energy. Good luck to you. All right. So let's go ahead and get over to Gemini. Hey, Gemini. Hopefully all of you guys are doing really good. So let's see what's happening in your love life before 2022. What's happening in Gemini's love life before 2022? Last shuffle. What's happening in Gemini's love life before 2022? 10 of Wands. Gemini's love life before, ooh, okay, thank you. Okay. So, the Fool and the 2 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Okay. So, for you Geminis, this goes a couple of ways. If you are single, you may be having somebody from your past try to return that you've had not the best memories with, right? That you may have released, that you stopped trying to fight for, that you just no longer could endure the connection. Maybe they couldn't endure it. It can go either way. You just take it how it resonates. But somebody couldn't endure this connection anymore. And this connection was released at some point, but it feels like your person still holds a flame for you. And I say that because of this 10 of Wands. Wands is all about the fire suit, but this person is carrying all of these burdens, all of this stress, all of this heavy energy on them. So even in separation, you two being disconnected, they still haven't let go of this connection between you two. Fool in the reverse and the 2 of Cups in the reverse. At some point in the past, this person may have behaved recklessly when it came to this connection. But I'm more so getting that with the Fool in the reverse, this person is wanting to change their behavior of recklessness. Now, will they be consistent in that changed behavior? That's give or take, right? That's a whole nother story. But I do feel like because they haven't let this go, they are returning to you before 2022. Gemini, if you are absolutely single, what this more so feels like for you is that you still carry a lot of burdens from your past relationships. I do feel like with the 9 of Wands, you are trying to let go and release that energy, because the 9 of Wands in the upright talks about endurance and perseverance and fighting against all odds. Well, not fighting, but standing your ground against all odds. But in the reverse, it's like, you know what? I'm tired. I'm wounded. I've been there. I've done that. I just don't want to deal with this anymore. But it does still feel like a portion of you still carry some weight from past memories. The Fool in the reverse and the 2 of Cups. Some of you may have lost faith and hope in love, right? Lost faith and hope that the right person will come to you. Maybe you guys may have been single for quite a while or just haven't had anybody. But also, too, on the flip side, if love was to come to you, you don't want anybody that would be reckless with your love. You don't want anybody that would be reckless with your heart. You absolutely don't. And I'll say between now and the end of 2022, I don't necessarily see new love. This 2 of Cups isn't giving me a new love energy. It's the sense of one portion of your brain would like a love that is not reckless, or that, a lover that doesn't behave recklessly with their energy, their time, and how they treat you. So that's kind of what's going on. But then on the other side of that, it's the sense of, you still carry those experiences of what you've been through in love that hasn't fully been released. If you're in a connection, Gemini, it feels like you guys are still going to try to push through and endure, even though it feels like there's been hiccups here with the Six of Cups in the reverse between you two. I think you're getting tired, though. You may be at, the end of your rope with that Nine of Wands in the reverse, but you're still going to persevere forward. So let's see. For my Geminis in love before 2022. What can my Geminis in love before 2022 expect? Unexpected income, thief, and one more. Gift. Okay. Despair in the reverse on the bottom of the deck. So just like I was saying, Gemini, definitely strong returning energy for you here of somebody from your past. They may have stolen your joy, stolen your happiness. And I'm not trying to say these things to make you the victim, right? Because in any relationship, we got to take our accountability for what we allow ourselves to be put through or endure, right? We always have the option to leave any connection, no matter what, unless it's, to the extreme, and I mean 1% extreme circumstances where it's literally life and death. We always have the option to leave a relationship. But it does feel like this person did steal your joy or steal your happiness. This person could have literally stolen something from you. But that unexpected income and gift, it looks like this person is returning, but I don't know how much of a gift it is. I don't know how much of a gift this is. They are desperate without you, and they want to come out from being, in the cold or being out of your life. They want to come back in, but I don't know if you'll accept this person in. I don't know, Gemini. That was a little tricky right there. So I'll leave you there, Gemini, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right. So for my Cancers, how you guys doing? So let's see for my Cancers, what is happening in your love life between now and the end of 2022. Okay. Knight of Cups wanted to sneak it. Okay, come on, cards. Wanted to sneak itself out last shuffle. All right, for my Cancers between now and the end of 2022. What can my Cancers expect in their love life? Eight of Pentacles. And here goes that Knight of Cups. Okay. And the Lovers is peeking his head out too, along with this Emperor on the bottom of the deck. So it feels like this hits you when you don't expect it, Cancer. You may be focusing on whatever you got going on in your daily life, maybe your work, maybe your hobbies, your projects, whatever you got going on. And all of a sudden, here comes the Knight of Cups, somebody offering you love, somebody offering you, on a date, or asking you out, or asking to get to know you, or want to get to know you more, get to know you better. Seven of Swords in the reverse. This could have been or could be somebody that you're not expecting that reveals themselves or shows up out of the blue, whether this is a past person, new person. It's like, it feels like you're so focused on whatever you got going on in your life or your daily routines, and this person just pops up out of nowhere and reveals themselves and offers some form of romantic gesture. It feels small in nature, like a date or, hey, can we go out? If this is a Cancer that's in the relationship or dealing with somebody, I do see progression on the relationship. So the person that you may be dealing with, Cancer, I don't get a bad energy, not with the Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel like you two actually will continue to work on your relationship. I see you guys still exchanging or starting to exchange, messages of love, talking about how you feel even more, expressing more emotions, being more emotive when it comes to how you feel, going on dates, being very romantic with each other. I don't know why I'm getting like a hibachi grill. So I don't know if one of you guys like hibachi, or maybe your person does, but I see like a date night at a hibachi grill. But I do see you guys actively working with each other throughout this month to progress things. And it's like a slow and steady energy. It's not fast paced, but I do see progression happening in your love life. So if it's been slow, it won't be any longer. So for my Cancers, what can they expect in love between now and the end of 2022? What can my Cancers expect between now and 2022? Occupation, great fortune. So for some of you, marriage on the back, what the fuck? Marriage on the bottom of the damn deck. That's what I'm trying to say. So occupation being here. This could be somebody that you work with or somebody that you know from work. More than anything, though, I just feel like this is reaffirming that you're focusing on your work or focusing on what you have going on in your life. This is something that you're not expecting, especially if you're a single Cancer, great fortune. You may have felt like, why is my love life just ass? Why is my love life just so destitute and just dry and there's nothing happening? It's the Sahara Desert and there's nothing but cobwebs and dust in my love life. Like, what the heck is going on? Imprisonment. You're finally being freed from that. And whoever this is, it's like they're finally, either they're free from something. I don't know if they were in another connection or dealing with another life circumstance. But with imprisonment, it's like this person finally gets freed. Whoever this is that the universe has been holding back from you, or they've been holding themselves back from you, it's like they finally get free to come towards you. With this marriage here, either, and I don't feel like you guys are married for the ones that I'm speaking to that are in relationships. But with marriage here, if you are in a relationship with somebody Cancer, this connection, the way that things are progressing, will end up moving towards a marriage. If you are single, this could be your potential marriage partner. Others of you, maybe this person had to get out of a marriage to be free before coming towards you, or out of a relationship and be free from that before coming towards you. And it's like now they are out of it. So I'm going to look at the ones that are single. You try to get some traits or any information on the person that's coming towards you. So for my Cancers, can you tell me, Spirit, who may be coming towards my Cancer? 2 cards here. Tell me who may be coming towards my Cancers. We got family and friends. May I have one more? Thank you. Non-committal. And animals on the bottom of the deck. So this person may like animals. Okay. So really interesting. So family and friends being here. So this is somebody that they love their family, they love their friends. This may be somebody that may be a little bit of a social butterfly or just loves to spend time with their family. Again, we got this water energy. You're a Cancer, so it's very right on par with that. And then we also have non-committal. So I would say this to you, Cancer. If this is somebody new that's coming towards you, they may not want to hop immediately into a commitment, because if they just got out of something or they've been tied up in some form of life circumstance, they may not be ready for a commitment. They will. I see the 8 of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, so I do see them actively working on this connection. It's not that they're not wanting to commit to this, but it feels like they get out of something and then they're finally able to approach you, or finally the universe brings this person towards you because they're out of some life circumstance and they're wanting to work on this and build something steadily. But I don't see them wanting to hop into a commitment right away, just because it feels like they really was tied up in something that may have been very heavy for them. If this is somebody that you're dealing with and you guys have not taken things to the next level because maybe they weren't ready for that next step in commitment or ready to take that next step to evolve the relationship, it feels like this energy for me will be ending. That non-committal energy will be ending. So Cancer, really good. I think yours so far, yours and Taurus's were the best so far. But let's go ahead and get into my Leos. So for my Leo Spirit, tell me what's going on for my Leos in their love life between now and the end of 2022. We got the Chariot. So some of you guys may be dealing with the Cancer. Tell me more for my Leos in their love life between now and the end of 2022. Ooh, okay. King of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, 7 of Wands, 5 of Swords. Oh, okay. And there you go on the bottom. Wow, you're double on the bottom. The Strength and the Sun. Okay, Leo. Honestly, it just, I don't see anything happening in your love life. If you're single, you're gonna be single between now and the end of 2022. Even if you connect with somebody, it's still a very isolated energy. From the Chariot to the King of Pentacles, it's still a strong isolated energy here. So even if you're talking to somebody, it may not make it to the end of the year. If you're wanting to put yourself out there and you're maybe casually dating or maybe getting to know people, again, I don't see it making it out of 2021. I see you making it out of 2021 by yourself. But the thing about it is, you're in a very structured position. You're in a position of your power, Leo. So you're in a position of taking care of your finances, being stable, being abundant, making sure your bills are paid, your household is good, you're following your ambitions, you're going after your dreams, you're trying to smash your goals or any routines you got set for yourself. You're very, and health is a big thing here. Something about your health. I'm not a physician, so I'm not going to go deep on a general reading, but there's something about your health in a good way, whether it's like you're changing up your lifestyle, you're changing up your diet, you're changing up your regimen. Maybe you're getting back into the gym a little bit more. And I know it's hard during the holiday seasons, but I do see you taking care of the physical body even more than before, putting a lot of focus on you. Why? Five of Swords, Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands. So it feels like you've had to really release somebody. Unfortunately, with the sun, it may have not been something you really wanted to do, but you knew it was something for the best that you had to do. Either you two may have ghosted each other or there was some harsh words exchanged between you two, whether you guys argued with each other, cussed each other out, and then that was just kind of the end of it. But you ended up blocking somebody or somebody blocked you, and now you're just in the energy of not even wanting to worry about it. The Seven of Wands, you don't really have the energy to keep standing your ground. It's just like, you know what? We ghosted each other, or you know what? We cussed each other out. It's done. It's over with. I'm just going to move on. But the thing about it is, it's Eight of Swords. So I think you're still kind of in your head, whether it's about that specific person or just a bit about your love life in general, right? Maybe the luck of your love life. But I don't see it being a major factor now with the Chariot and the King of Pentacles here. That's your main focus and your main priority. So you may have moments where you start to feel a little bit stuck in the mind about maybe what happened or maybe your love life in general. But I do see no matter what, you're just still proceeding to smash your goals and accomplish your daily routines. And again, fitness is a big thing here that I'm hearing for you. I don't know why I'm just getting strong fitness energy. So anything else for my Leo? We got house, courtship, house is in the reverse, lovers. Ooh, interesting. Pathway on the bottom of the deck. So again, like I was mentioning at the beginning, I do see the opportunity, and for some of you, you may be out getting to know people because the house is in the reverse, so you may not be in the house that frequent, right? You're not being a hermit between now and the end of 2022, so you're out frequently, whether that's due to work, whether that's because you just want to get out and mingle and hang out with your friends or just go out by yourself. I do see you getting to know people. I do see you getting to date people. I do see you getting to understand people or get to trying to build those connections with people. With that lovers and courtships, I do see you trying to build those connections, but still in the end, I don't see them going anywhere. We got the pathway here, and right underneath that, I'll point this out, we got bad health in the reverse. So it's like either you're healing or you've overcame some form of healing from a past connection or relationship. And right now, I think you're choosing the pathway of focusing on yourself versus a relationship that's here because, again, there's still a lot of isolated energy on these cards. So even in the people that you're meeting and you're getting to know and you're making these connections, or you may feel some good connection with some people, I think you're still just kind of focusing on yourself and choosing that pathway to really put that energy back into restoring yourself. So interesting, Leo. But all right, who is next? Virgo. Okay, let's take a quick break really quick. about that. So let's go ahead. Oh, I didn't change the banner. I'm sorry, Leo. I'll leave a timestamp for Leo in the comment. So let's go ahead and get over to Virgo. So spirit guides, angels, ancestors, is there anything you can tell me in regards to Virgo and their love life? Virgo and their love life, now and before the end of 2022. What's happening in Virgo's love life? Okay. Strength, Queen of Pentacles, Judgment, Ten of Wands, and your reading is very similar to Leo, Virgo, so you may be dealing with the Leo. Not gonna lie, you may be dealing with the Leo here. Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck too, yeah. Queen of Pentacles, very isolated energy here. It feels like you are deciding to release something. You've tried with this strength. You really tried. You've really tried to make things work here, but in your own viewpoint, your own opinion, it's just been too much. So you may be releasing something here. I don't think you can do it. Wheel of Fortune being on the bottom of the deck, it's time for the cycle to close out. It's time for you to enter a new cycle. It feels like with this Judgment, you are making that final decision to say, hey, you know what? I don't know if I can do this anymore. I don't know if I can do this anymore at all. For others of you, it's a really nice energy because with that Queen of Pentacles, you are, again, focusing on yourself, taking care of yourself, taking care of the home, really nurturing yourself, being very, I know you're Virgo, so I know you're all about structure, boundaries, organizing, things like that. But I do see somebody like organizing maybe like their home or their closets, maybe pulling out like holiday decorations and trying to organize that to set up the home. Like I'm seeing somebody getting festive for the holidays, right? Getting very festive in their home or going to buy holiday decorations for their home and getting that going. All right, 1 second here. So sorry, Virgo. My cat was literally about to break my face, so I had to make sure I stopped and grabbed him really quick. So sorry. But like I was saying, I can see you guys doing things for the holidays and getting the holiday stuff set up here. So I'll tell you this, Virgo, which is really beautiful. Again, a lot of this attention is being placed back on yourself. You're finding your strength, you're regaining your courage, and you're really moving forward in the positive direction, outside of what may have happened in your love life. Or if you are single as a Pringle, I don't see anything coming in for you. Not between now and the end of the year. I don't. Let's shuffle. Great for this card keeps coming out in the reverse. What the hell is up? And this is like the hot card of the night. Community and sudden wealth. So a lot of you, because of that Queen of Pentacles being here, a lot of you actually will be focused on your work, focusing on, your wealth with this Queen of Pentacles, just really focusing on your finances, your home life. It's really weird. I'm getting a strong Cancerian vibe here because Cancers are the rulers of like the family and home. And that's what I'm feeling here, but in the sense of like taking care of the home and nurturing the home and nurturing yourself. Some of you guys, and I know this is love, but this is kind of outside of love, you may be getting like a holiday pay or like holiday raise or bonus, and you may be using some of that money to buy like holiday decorations or take care of the home or get something done that you need to get done that you've been putting off for a while. Community being here, I don't really see you guys getting out too much between now and the end of 2022. Doesn't mean that you won't get out. I just don't see you guys getting out as much. And great fortune in the reverse, especially if you guys are releasing a connection, even if you guys are good right now, mind you, this is between now and 2022. We got December. So if it's not resonating at this moment, come back at the end of 2022, because more than likely you're gonna be like, damn, I wish I would have took heed of what she said, because me and such, me and Jane Doe or me and John Doe didn't work out. It's that. So again, that's the one thing you guys got to keep in mind with readings. A lot of times they tend to be predictive. And just because it doesn't resonate in that moment doesn't mean it won't resonate a week, weeks, or a month or months later. Always come back to check on a reading to see. So that great fortune here, it just feels like your luck, whether it's in love or with the situation, is just not there. So Wheel of Fortune, you're just taking the opportunity and putting it back in your own hands and going towards the direction that you feel called, which it feels like is focusing on yourself. So thank you, Virgo. I'm so sorry for the interruption there with Lucky. Did not mean to interrupt your reading like that. So let's go ahead and get into Libra. For my Libras, can you tell me what's happening in their love life between now and the end of 2022? I'll still say, who is it? Cancer and Taurus still have the best reading so far. Last shuffle. So for my Libras, Knight of Wands. What can they? Ooh, okay. I'm taking all of those, but I'll take this one. Queen. Oh, I love this. I love this. Two of Swords, High Priestess, Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So this is actually really cool when I look at this, because we got this Queen of Swords in the reverse right by this Knight of Wands. So it's like, nope, I see your game. I know what you're trying to do. Nope. This goes a couple of ways. If somebody is trying to return back to you, Libra, that was very on and off, you already seen their BS, right? So at one point in time, Two of Swords, High Priestess in reverse, you may have ignored your intuition and tried to give this a chance. But now you sharpened up, right? You're smart. You know what's up. You can smell this person BS from a mile away. Four of Pentacles, you're not opening up to this energy. You're not opening up to this energy. You're no, there's no. And that's why it's so funny, because it's like you just smell bullshit. You can catch your BS meter is just ringing off the charts. Now, if this is somebody that is new that's coming towards you because you didn't listen to your intuition in the past, you try to give people a chance. When this kind of energy, this Knight of Wands comes towards you, and you can already tell or know, like, okay, they may be wanting one thing from me or a certain thing, or maybe they're operating in a certain way. And it's like, nope, I've dealt with that kind of energy before. I'm not dealing with that again. You're quick to cut it off. You're not going to entertain it like you may have entertained past options. You are absolutely quick to cut this off. If you are currently dealing with somebody, Libra, and they're acting a little bit flighty, on and off, hot and cold, you just can't get a consistent read on this person, whether it's in their actions, words, or behaviors, you do want to cut this person off. I do think a part of you may be ignoring your intuition, so you may be struggling with this. A part of you your intuition is telling you something's not right, but I think the feelings may be making it a bit hard to cut it off. But I do see with the Queen of Swords, between now and the end of the year, you'll end up cutting off this Knight of Wands energy, because it's just too inconsistent here for you. So tell me more, Spirit, for my Libras. Tell me more for my Libra spirit. Thank you. Journey in reverse, thief in reverse, one more. So it feels like, especially if this is somebody that you know already. Ooh, yeah. Lovers on the bottom of the deck. What I say about those emotions? So you still feel that connection with that person. So that's why I think it's been kind of hard to cut off this energy towards them. But again, you smell their BS from a mile away. You know what they're about. You know what they're trying to do. Journey, it feels like if this is somebody that you know or been in a relationship with, you've already been there and back. You've already been there and done that. This person has already took you around the rodeo one too many times. Thief in the reverse, you already know what to expect from this person. You know this person is not consistent. You know this person may be manipulative, a liar, deceitful. Who is this sleeper? Who? I mean, ain't none of my business. But what is this? What's going on? You tell me what's going on. This. I'm not gonna lie. This seems a little ghetto. This look a little ghetto for me, Libra. But we got thief here. You know, so you already know what to expect from this person. Marriage in the reverse. This could have been somebody that you were married to, that you could have saw yourself getting married to at one point, or that just somebody you were in a relationship with or had a connection with that, you know, you will be cutting off if you haven't cut this off already. If this is somebody that is new coming towards you, again, you've already been around the block. You don't see long-term potential with them. You don't see marriage potential with them. And if you don't see what it is you want out of a person that's long-term and they don't follow up with the actions and the follow-through, you're not going to stick around any longer to try and see, well, hopefully, or maybe, or because of my feelings or because of the connection is so strong, I'm going to be in that indecisive state. No, you're very decisive that you don't want to deal with the BS or get your heart hurt again. So Libra, between now and the end of 2022, either you will become single or you will stay single, right? You'll have an option. Maybe for some of you may have a couple, but I don't see, in that Knight of Wands energy, I don't see you taking anybody like that seriously. So let's go ahead and get over to Scorpio. Okay. So for my Scorpio spirit, what can they expect in love between now and the end of 2022? We got the Three of Swords in the reverse. Two of Swords. Ooh. What's been going on, Scorpio? Your readings, and I need to get out your like regular general reading again, but your readings have seriously been like bleak. God. I mean, I think your last reading was pretty okay, but for the most part, your readings have been freaking bleak. Like, damn, when are you, like, I'm even kind of like, when are you guys going to catch a break? And I don't mean that to be funny, but it just feels like, when are you guys going to catch a break? Three of Swords in the reverse, Two of Swords upright the star. Your heart's closed off. Your heart is closed off. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like there's still some form of, I mean, I know the Nine of Pentacles is talking about the lack of independence or some form of codependency. But it's not in the sense of you having a codependency upon somebody. It's like there's an attachment to your experience in love. You know how some people will wear their pain as a badge of honor, right? Because they conquered and they survived and they overcame a lot of stuff. So they wear it as a medal of honor because this is what I overcame and this is what I've done. And they wear that pain proudly, which is not always the healthiest thing to do, right? Psychologically, it's truthfully not if you ask a clinician. But that's what this kind of feels like. There's some form of attachment to the pain that you've endured because you overcame and you endured it. Three of Swords in the reverse. But the thing about this is this Two of Swords upright and this Star in the reverse. It feels like there's a lack of hope in love, a lack of hope in a current love situation if you're dealing with somebody or if you're trying to move past prior issues. And it's like you may just feel like there's no way to get past these blocks or barriers of what we both have went through with each other. Some of you, never mind, I'm not going to say that. Not going to say that because that would be too specific. But I'll say this. Whether this is in regards to a current person you're dealing with or you just being single, there's a need to really, and it's hard. It's really hard because there is a need for you to clear and let go, right? Let go and clear your space and cleanse your space. And that's the thing about Scorpios. You're all about letting go. You're about transformation and rebirth. I think the part where sometimes things can get a little miscued is when it comes to letting go. Because you are a water element, so emotionally you do hold on to things, but you're not supposed to. As a Scorpio, you're supposed to transform that energy, transmute that energy, and release it. But because of the emotional attachment or factor, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, it's hard for you to let go. And that's why I would say, not me as a Scorpio personally, but the Scorpio element, not element, but Scorpio sign is a difficult sign to be, because you constantly are being forced to transform and release and let go of hurts and pains and life experiences. You're not meant to hold on to anything in this lifetime, because you're always meant to go through a death and a rebirth. But on the emotional aspect, it's hard to let go. And that's why you guys have this stereotype of holding on, or not holding on, but like maintaining grudges and pains and this, that, and other third, which is all stereotypes, right? But in this situation, I'm seeing you physically, right? Or not physically, like psychologically, emotionally, still holding on to something that needs to be released. And it's difficult, and you lack hope and love, or love going forward, or love in the future. Not saying you don't feel like it will ever happen for you, but your faith in it feels pretty low in this energy, at least between now and the end of 2022, right? So what else can we get for our Scorpio spirit? We got marriage, message of concern, pathway. Coffin on the bottom of the deck in the reverse. So for some of you, not all of you, this could be a person that you dealt with previously, reaching out to you, trying to see if you'll give them a chance with the pathway, right? Will you choose that option to give this a chance? Coffin in the reverse, right? Them coming back around. Two of Swords here and the Star in the reverse. I think you lack hope in it. You've already been there and done that with that Three of Swords in the reverse, so you may just say no to it. No, I don't want to face that pain again. I see your true colors. Once I see you for who you are, I can't unsee you. So you may full on reject this person and just decide not to take that route again, or go back on that merry-go-round. For others of you that are single, no past person, but there's still that past energy lingering here. It's like a part of you really wants the ideal relationship with this marriage. You do. You really do want the ideal relationship with this marriage. But there's a lack of hope here when it comes to receiving it. Not saying that you feel like you won't receive it, but again, we're talking in this time frame, right? So your mental, emotional, and psychological space between now and the end of 2022. It's like, you want that ideal relationship, but it's like every time I try, it's like I get disappointed. Or when I last tried, I got disappointed. Or maybe my last person really scarred me really bad, that it's like, I don't know if I'll end up with that ideal person. But again, that doesn't mean that's for a lifetime that you'll feel that way, but that's kind of the energy I'm feeling between now and the end of 2022. So Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there. I always leave it to you for something intense. You and Leo. All right, so let's go ahead and get to Sagittarius. Hey, I don't know why. It's so weird. Every time I get to Sagittarius, and I feel like I don't talk about this enough, but it's like when I get on Sagittarius energy, I'm just, hey, like I just want to, there's something, and it's so weird because there's something so energetic about your energy, Sagittarius, that just like, I don't know, it just gives me like a shot of energy. Like oh my God, I freaking love Sagittarius, man. And I only have one Sag placement, and that's the only fire placement I have in my chart, which is in Sagittarius, and it's in my Jupiter, which is in its home planet. That's the only fire, and it's you guys. But I always attract Sagittariuses. And there's something about your energy, Sagittarius. I just got to give you a big up while I'm like shuffling. There's something about your energy that's so magnetic, that's so exciting, that's so fun, that's so thrill-seeking, that's so different, that's so open-minded and non-judgmental, that I just fucking love it, man. I know I sound probably off, but I really mean it. Like, when I get into your readings, it's just like I get this boost of energy. And I can read for all the 12 signs or all the other 11 signs, and they're great. But when I get into your energy, oh my gosh, it's such a exciting energy. So let's see. Strength, Knight of Cups in the reverse, and one more for my Sagittarius. Okay, we got interesting. Into this thing. What is this? I wish I had an accent so I can like do your readings in there. Strength. I'm trying to do an accent. Page of Pentacles. No, I can't. Let me stop because I sound awful. Knight of Cups. I know you like my British accent. I'm trying. I could say Twitter, but I can't say Knight of Cups. Anyway, see, this is why your energy. I love you guys. So Strength, Knight of Cups in the reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ten of Cups. So what is this all about? The Wands on the bottom of the deck. Interesting. Few different messages here. For my absolutely single Sagittarius, you're single as a Pringle, single as a dollar bill, but you're still trying to make that dollar bill work to do something. You know, you're trying to get something for that dollar bill. You know, dollar bill, you can't get much nowadays with inflation, but you're going to try to get something for that dollar bill. You might be single as a dollar bill, but you're going to see if you can catch a fish. That is my single. See, I was calm on my other readings, but when I get on y'all's, as soon as I get on y'all's. But anyway, Strength here. It feels like there's been some, not resistance, but it feels like there's some force that's been holding back your love life, especially with that Strength. But also, too, with that Strength, this is kind of like a side message out of your love life. There's something that you've really been like really putting your mind to or trying to persevere, right? Mind over matter. And I just kind of have to highlight that to you, because whatever this is specifically, this is a side message. Whatever that is for you, Sagittarius, please keep going. Please keep going and don't give up. Anyway, though, it feels like maybe there's been some force or some odds at stake that's really been holding back your love life. And it looks like things are about to change. Give me one quick second here, Sag. Okay, Sag, I am so sorry. My cat was about to try and break my vase again, so I had to grab Lucky and put him up. So I'm so sorry for pausing in the middle of your reading. But like I was saying here, it feels like there may have been some restraint on your love life. Knight of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Some of you guys may have not been getting any love offers or anything that were stable or anything that was really good. You know, you may have dealt with people that were giving you like pipe dreams, right? Telling you certain things or promising you certain things, promising to take you out on a date or let's go get coffee or let's meet up, and just never show up or don't follow through, or like the texting communication comes to a halt, right? It's like you're getting to know somebody and then the connection, the texting is very dry, or there's really no movement. So you're not getting a chance to build some form of baseline with the person, right? And all you really want is the Ten of Cups. That's what's coming, and that's what's interesting, because I see nothing but standstill and then boom, the Ten of Cups. So where the hell does this come from? So I might have to clarify this Ten of Cups here for you really quick for my singles. Tell me why this Ten of Cups is here for my single Sagittarius, and then I'll get into my couples. Why is this Ten of Cups here for my single Sagittarius between now and the end of 2022? Okay, we got 3. Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, the Empress. Okay. So that's why it's going to the Ten of Cups. That's why I was confused. So there actually is an offer that's coming in. It's been moving a little slow. So you may have been getting these Knight of Cups kind of people where they're just, yeah, let's go on a date, and then they don't show up or they don't follow through, or you try to text them the day of the date and they don't hit you back, or you guys are texting, but the texting is dry, or they're telling you they're looking for a certain type of relationship and they're behaving the opposite. Just very like pipe dream energy here, right? No, nothing really stable. But then what is stable and what actually is meant for you is coming, and it's been coming. But again, it just feels like the universe has been restraining this energy, but it's coming towards you, and you actually will be met with this between now and the end of 2022. Three of Pentacles being here, you two actively on a practical level, right? What this Page of Pentacles should have been, you'll actually get it in the Three of Pentacles, where you two are actively more proactive, putting in the work. You're reaching out, they're reaching out. You guys are setting up dates. You guys are seeing each other. You guys are getting to know each other. You guys are building the baseline for a really strong relationship and connection. The Empress in the reverse here. I don't really take it as a bad energy, because I do feel like whoever this is, they do see you as kind of like what I would want in a partner, whether you're a male or a female. But with this Empress in the reverse, it's like, I'm not ready to hop into the 10 of Cups yet, but let's get to know each other, right? Because the Empress talks about new growth, new expansion, new opportunities. She bears the life of all, but it's in the reverse. So the life isn't really growing in the, if you will, in the sense of 10 of Cups. Family, relationships, commitment, longevity. Not saying this is somebody that's coming in for the short term. No, not with this Knight of Pentacles, but this is somebody that's like, let's build our foundational steps first, right? Let's take our time to build the steps of a connection. I don't want to rush into things. So Sagittarius, this is going to be a connection where you are going to have to pace yourself, right? Because I know you guys can be a bit, when you do like somebody, you guys can really develop feelings, but also you guys still need your freedom and independence. So your energy can be a little hot and cold at times too, not always, depending on what else is in your chart, but it can be. So this may be you feeling this way. This could be the person you'll be meeting, but there's going to be a sense of, okay, let's pace ourselves so that way we both are working towards this relationship in a manner that's conducive for the both of us. So I do like this. If you are in a connection, things may have, came to a halt, a standstill. Things may have not really progressed. But I do see this feels like the last, like December, if I'm going to be honest with you, because we got Capricorn now on the bottom of the deck. So this may be during Capricorn season. If you're in a relationship where things start to progress, it's like, let's start over and let's start to rebuild the connection. Let's start to build the foundational blocks. Let's start from the beginning. So let's go ahead and pull a few cards here. Last shuffle. So for my Sagittarius, can you tell me about their love life? Privileged lady. Ooh. Pathway. One more. So, I was about to say Capricorn, but I think it's because that Capricorn deck card is on the bottom of the deck. So Sagittarius, either you're meeting somebody that's, again, ideal, the Empress, right? So this could be a man or woman, doesn't have to be, but this could be somebody that has all the qualities you desire, whether it's aesthetically, monetarily, physically, the same as aesthetically, but whatever it is that you desire out of a partner, maybe even like their core values, their character, whatever that may be. It's like this person has all of that in one. Right? This person doesn't need for anything. They don't want you for what you have. They don't want you for what you got. They got their own. So you're just an added bonus into their life. And this could be how somebody is viewing you. One more. Toil and labor. Absolutely. So I think, Sagittarius, you will decide to walk towards this connection and give it a chance, give it a try. And toil and labor goes back to this Three of Pentacles here for me. I do see you two putting in the energy, the work, and the effort to work towards this connection, right? To really put in the dedicated effort to build this foundational blocks to have something solid here. Okay. We have adolescence and one more. So either this is somebody and confident. Ooh. Bottom of the deck is mysterious. So for my single ones, I don't think you know who this person is with that mysterious energy here. But with adolescence, This may be somebody that has a child, but I'm not really getting that energy strongly, but could be because we got the 10 of cups. This could be somebody that has a child, but also with adolescents too. This feels like somebody that has a youthful spirit, a youthful soul, a youthful, jovial, like heart. They like to kid, they like to joke around, they like to play, they like to have fun. You know, this is a very fun, exciting energy, and they're confident. And we got this strength card, so it may be a Leo, right? But somebody that's confident, they're bold, they know what they want, they know what they're going after, they know what it is that they want to achieve and obtain. So it's a really nice energy here. So Sagittarius, again, I am so sorry for having to pause your reading, just like I had to do like a couple times because of my damn cat. But I love them. All right, Sagittarius, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. All right, Capricorn. So let's see what's going on with my Capricorns in love between now and the end of 2022. Hopefully all you guys are doing well. You guys are okay. Hopefully you're using this 1111 portal to really manifest what it is that you want, your dreams, your hope, your wishes, your desires. Last shuffle for my Capricorns. King of Wands, Three of Pentacles, one more. One more for my Capricorns, their love life between now and the end of 2022. Okay, I didn't want all those, but whatever. King of Cups. Ooh. Okay, we got two kings here and the Three of Pentacles in the middle. So, Capricorn, if you are dealing, this is a couple different stories here. If you are with between either a King of Wands or a King of Cups and drop somebody with this Two of Pentacles in the reverse, Five of Wands in the reverse, and Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, somebody's going to get your love offer. You are going to work on something with somebody, whether it's fire sign or water sign, whether they have fire in their chart or water in their chart. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be any of those placements. It could just be their energy. But I do see, even looking at this bottom row, somebody's not getting your offer, but somebody will be. Now, this could be on the flip side of this, Capricorn. If you know you only have two options, your person may have two options, which could be you and somebody else, right? And somebody is going to end up getting dropped, whether it's you or the other person that they're dealing with. If you're in a relationship, Capricorn, you may find out about somebody else and you may not feel like you can really work on this or continue this connection anymore with that Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, Two of Pentacles in the reverse. But there's two people here. There's two. Look at this setup. I mean, there's no way else to put this. There's two people in your energy, whether it's two men or two women. So whether you're single or not, I want to clarify. Tell me about this. I'm going to clarify both energies here. Tell me about this King of Wands spirit for Capricorn. Last shuffle. Who is this for Capricorn? Tell me about this King of Wands. You and who else had a Libra? Libra's reading was ghetto. Now we back with the ghetto stuff. Why is this King of Wands here, spirit for my Capricorns? Tower. One more for the King of Wands. I don't want to take that many. It's a lot. Just one more for the King of Wands, spirit. Okay, those flipped right up in my hand. Oh, God. Okay. Death in the reverse. Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So this King of Wands may be a past person that tries to return. Six of Pentacles in the reverse, though. Either there is an imbalance between your connection or they're coming back still imbalanced. And I don't think you're going to see this necessarily. I don't think you're necessarily going to see this happen, Capricorn. But this is somebody that's coming back. I don't think they've changed. I do think they're coming back wanting that connection or relationship again with you. And I think they're very focused and determined on you. Now, if this is one of your options, you may end up finding out that either they're in a relationship even though they said that they weren't, or they're married even though they said that they weren't. This gets really messy. What the fuck is this, Capricorn? I feel like this is not going to resonate because this feels like it gets super messy. Let me go to this King of Cups. Why is this King of Cups here? Ten of Swords. Six of Swords in reverse. Strength. The Lovers in there. What the hell? Capricorn, what the fuck is this? What the hell is this? This is definitely not. This is too specific. This is way too specific. The Lovers on the bottom in the reverse. It's like this is somebody that you ended things with, or things ended between you two. And it's either they're returning back to them, they're returning back to you, or you're returning back to them. It's like finally having the strength to come back to this connection, that you had a strong connection with this person, even though things are in disconnect currently. You're returning back to somebody, or somebody's returning back to you because they still feel this connection even in disconnect. It's like finally I'm going to, get up the strength to come back towards Capricorn, or Capricorn, that's how you're feeling towards this person. Who the hell is this King of Wands, though? This is looking messy. That's where I'm kind of lost. Who the fuck is this? Because this King of Wands goes a couple of different ways. I mean, on the other flip side of this King of Wands, Capricorn, if you are dealing with somebody, it's like things possibly ends up ending with if this is somebody you're married to or we're in a relationship with, things end because of their lack of change behavior, because of their lack of motivation or initiation to make changes that were needed. With the Tower being here, it's like there's some sort of sudden ending or breakup here between you and this person. Either way, there's two people here. Either you got two people or somebody else got two people. There's two people here. Whoever this King of Cups is, either they're entering your life or you're entering their life. Doesn't have to be a water sign, but whoever this is for you in this kind of energy. Whoever this King of Wands is exiting your life, or you're going to find out information about this person that you thought was stable or thought, was ideal. You're going to find out some information about this person, and I don't see you giving the offer to that person. But I want to clarify one more time. Why is this Ace of Pentacles here in the reverse? Ooh. Four of Swords and the Emperor. Yeah. You're going to be very stern on this. You're going to be very stern on this. Emperor and the Four of Swords. So there's somebody here that you're just going to say, no, I cannot do this anymore. We can't keep doing this. We cannot keep doing this. I want to know why yours kind of got me interested. Why is here Two of Pentacles here? Yeah, you're ending a cycle with somebody. You may have some anxiety about this. You're ending a cycle, so you may have some anxiety about this, or they may have anxiety about ending things with you. Whoever this King of Cups is, if you're going towards them, you may have anxiety about approaching them, especially if you haven't talked to this person in quite a long time. There was no movement. Then the Four of Wands underneath that. Either you're wanting to now move towards a relationship with this person, or this is how they're feeling about you, right? Wanting a new start with you, having anxiety about not speaking to you or having any movement with you after a long period of time. And then the Four of Wands, now having a relationship or wanting a relationship with you. Why are you so messy, Capricorn? That's the real question here. Why are you so messy? Or why are your people around you so messy? What the hell is all this? I feel like this is going to resonate with one person because this is too much. I normally don't get drama like this in your readings, but what is this? So tell me for my Capricorn spirit. Journey. Yeah, somebody's coming towards you. Somebody's coming and somebody's going. That's what this feels like. Somebody's coming and somebody's going. So if you are absolutely single as a Pringle, Capricorn, you may have somebody at work looking at you or interested in you. You may not really be paying attention, though. You may not really be open to love right now, because with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse and the Five of Wands, you may not even want to deal with love. But you may have two suitors that are actually interested in you. You may not even notice it, though. You may be like, what are you talking about, Mariah? Nobody interested in me. I don't know. I don't see anybody interested in me. And that's because you're not seeing it, but doesn't mean that it's not the case. Okay. And wealthy man. Ooh. Yeah, you got two people. And again, we got two people. Here again, there's two people in your love life, Capricorn. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? I feel like this wealthy man is this King of Cups, and this mature man in the reverse is this King of Wands. Because again, I keep getting a lack of change on whoever this King of Wands behalf is. So you have somebody that's stable, that has their shit together, that comes as the full package deal, and then this is somebody that feels like it feels like technically you've already dealt with both people. But whoever this King of Wands energy is over here, this is somebody that you are like actively dealing with or have most recently dealt with. This feels like an abandoned energy with this Ten of Swords. Like this is an abandoned energy. This is somebody that's so proactive in your life. But that mature man, they're very immature. And journey, again, it feels like somebody's coming and somebody's going. So Capricorn, I'm gonna leave you there. I don't know what's going on with that stuff. Looks like a high pile of mess to me, but hey, to each its own. No judgments. All right, who we have next? Aquarius. All right, let's see what's happening in our Aquarius love life. What's happening in our Aquarius love life, spirit? What's going on with Aquarius in their love life? Between now and the end of 2022. Four of Pentacles. Six of, my Aquarius is, okay. So it feels like you're keeping things close to your chest. You may be trying to save for something too, Aquarius. I don't know if you got any plans coming up or anything that you want to do or any goals that you want to do that you're trying to save for. I know it's love, but I just kind of have to give that message. King of Cups. Oh, geez. Okay. So Aquarius, you're holding back your feelings. It feels like you're not opening up. It feels like you haven't let go of something that happened to you in your past. And you're keeping your emotions to yourself. I don't think you fully healed from whatever this is with the Temperance card, but you're coming up Queen of Swords, your energy, right? Air sign, completely emotionally detached, not even showing your feelings, not showing the world your feelings, not showing any indication of anything is wrong with you. But you gave up on a situation. You feel like it was a lost cause, man. It was a lost cause. I'm not going to keep trying for this. I'm not. And if we're talking new love here, I don't feel like you're actually open right now. I think you feel like there's healing that you need to do or healing you need to focus on right now in your life. That you're not really ready to open up your heart again, even though you do want to love somebody. You're just not ready to go through that. Emotions aren't really your forte unless you got a lot of water energy. I mean, a lot of water placements in your chart, but emotions generally for Aquarius is not really the most comfortable space. So to be back in that emotional space and then to potentially get hurt again, it's not something you want to deal with, especially with you not fully being healed from something. Yeah. So it just feels like you're keeping to yourself between now and the end of the year. That King of Cups, because we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords, there may be somebody that does still have emotions for you. Maybe this person from the past, or maybe somebody that's new. But even if that's the case, I don't really see you being welcoming of that energy. I just don't. And if you are with somebody, Aquarius, you and your partner, there's something about speaking different love languages here. Maybe you two speak different love languages, or maybe, you two are having misunderstandings and not really seeing eye to eye, or not really having an easy time cooperating or getting on the same page with each other right now. So I do see that being a struggle between now and the end of the year. If you are with somebody, I don't see necessarily a breakup per se, but I do see it struggling really hard. And I'll tell you this, if you are with somebody, Aquarius, and things are kind of at its wit's end, when Venus goes retrograde in Capricorn in the next couple weeks here, if you at your wit's end, then more than likely you're probably going to end things during that Venus retrograde in Capricorn. So we got Gift in the reverse. Yeah, I don't think you're open to any offers or what, if there are people that are interested in you, again, that King of Cups there, if there are people that are interested in you, I don't think you're really open to what they have to offer. We got change here in the reverse. So it's like I don't really see you moving from the place that you are psychologically I'm still going to be kind of in this space between now and the end of the year of still holding on to what happened in the past, or still being at least closed off. Bad health, you're trying to heal yourself. We got the Temperance in the reverse, so you know that there's healing that needs to be done. You know that there's healing that you need to do, and I think that's what you'll be focusing on between now and the end of the year. So Aquarius, it's been a pleasure. Let me go ahead and get to Pisces. Hey Pisces, hopefully you guys are good. Hopefully you are using this 1111 portal to really manifest the things you want in your life right now. So let's see for you guys, what is occurring between now and the end of 2022 for my Aquariuses. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. King of Swords. Hierophant on the bottom of the deck in the reverse. With the Six of Swords. Somebody's coming back towards you. Something's not complete here. There's a few different messages I'm getting for you, Pisces, so just bear with me. Somebody that either you guys couldn't see eye to eye, you guys wanted different things, you guys may have had different values, different beliefs in what you wanted out of a connection or out of a relationship. Maybe one person was putting in more work than the other, or there wasn't an equal amount of dedicated effort to this relationship. But it does feel like somebody's coming back to speak to you. King of Swords being here, Six of Swords here. Somebody's coming back to speak to you. If you are in a relationship with somebody, Pisces, I don't see things ending, but the improvement on the effort for this relationship has to be improved. There needs to be a decisive talk in regards to how we continue to proceed forward, because it feels like there's a misalignment here with the Hierophant in reverse. There is a strong misalignment between you and your partner, and there needs to be a talk about how are we going to straighten things out? How are we going to get back on the right terms, right page? How are we going to move forward and proceed forward with the shared purpose and intention for this relationship? So that talk needs to be had. If you're absolutely single, Pisces, Wheel of Fortune here, there's still some lessons that you need to learn with that Wheel of Fortune here, that it feels like you may have not fully learned yet from your prior relationships. And I know people tend to say, well, I've learned enough. And if you feel like you've learned enough, then you really haven't learned enough. You never stop learning. I don't care how old you get. The older you get, the less you know. And you can, that's not my quote. That is something that is actually, you can put into, I can't think of the word. I literally just drew a blank. But it is something that is a truthful statement. The older you get, the less you know. So if you stop yourself and say, you know what, I've learned all I need to learn. How many more lessons do I have to go through? You're already limiting yourself. And guess what? You will continue to repeat the same lessons because you feel like you know it all. And you don't. No one knows it all. And that's why that's Wheel of Fortune is here in the reverse. There's still lessons you need to learn that you may have felt like you grasp or that you understand, but guess what? There may be new variants of lessons. There may be new undertones of lessons that you haven't really understood or fully grasped. So, King of Swords being here, Eight of Pentacles, I don't really see you working on a relationship at this time. If you are single between now and the end of the year, I see you needing to set more boundaries for yourself, set more structure. This feels like work for my singles. It feels like you're focused on work, but there's a need for you to set boundaries, to set restrictions, to be more organized. Again, to set those limitations and restrictions for yourself, so that way you are setting a routine for yourself when it comes to work and your daily habits and your daily practices. So let's get a couple more cards here for my Pisces. Occupation, what did I say? So yeah, for my single Pisces, this feels like you guys are really working. If you are in a connection, then it feels like you are working on the connection and it's going to feel like work. Mature woman and concern. So for some of you Pisces, if you are close with an older woman figure, whether it's a mother, aunt, older sister, whether you're a male or female, but there's an older woman figure here, you may be speaking to this person about your concerns in love, your love life. You may be getting advice from an older woman in regards to your love life. If you are in a relationship with a person here, Pisces, you are being very mature about the connection. You are the mature, I would probably say you probably are the more mature one in the connection. And you are addressing your concerns to your partner and trying to figure out, how can we work on these? How can we work on this connection? How can we get things set straight? So again, my single Pisces, I don't see anything happening between now and the end of the year. I do see you focusing on your work and occupation. For the ones that are in relationships, I do see you focusing on improving the health of the relationship. So I think that is it. We got through all 12 signs. So I am going to leave it here. I thank you all for bearing with me through the multiple pauses that I've had to take because of Lucky. I love you guys. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.